time now is 12:16. We have meteorologist Damon Matson. And Damon, we were just talking about, heat strokes and everything, being safe. And I know myself, I need to be safe as well, because when I get hot, sometimes I feel like I'm dizzy, at times. So
That's it. I mean, it catches up to you quick.
Yeah.
So you got to always just take it easier if you can on these very hot days. And we have plenty of them coming up. Unfortunately, we're not changing things in the weather department in that sense. Here's our look out toward Roslyn. Well, a good amount of sunshine, and that's going to be a common theme throughout the day. That sunny sky going to be a big reason why our temperatures do continue to rise. And if you're not already in the 90s at your location, you will get there here very soon this afternoon. Again, we have those 90s popping up from the 270 corridor all the way down into southern Maryland, basically Westminster, Frederick, down to Waldorf. That does include D.C. Out to the west, we have upper 80s in Leesburg, Manassas, out toward Martinsburg. So soon enough, even some of our western communities will be hitting those lower 90s. Now, it certainly is still muggy out there. These dew point numbers are on the higher side, right around, if not slightly above 70. That's usually the threshold for that excessive humidity that we've been dealing with at times for the last several weeks. And that is already pushing the heat index up toward 100 degrees. Waldorf is already up to 102. Now, behind some of that rain we got this weekend, the humidity did take a small step back. So the heat index is not expected to be excessive, but we are still expecting to have those feels like temperatures easily up into the triple digits for many of us before the day is done. And there's nothing that's going to be on the way to give us any relief. That front that moved through, it's pretty much pushing off the Atlantic coast. And at this point, high and dry conditions are going to linger with us. So no rain, no storms trying to bring back down these temperatures. It's just going to be about how hot and humid it's going to get. And later on this afternoon, like I mentioned, lower to middle 90s. That's where the air temperatures will end up. Obviously going to feel a little bit hotter because of that humidity that is in place. Now, overnight, we only take a small step back. That's part of this whole setup, unfortunately. We don't get much relief at night. Low temps mostly falling into the lower to middle 70s, so still very warm. And then that sets the stage for tomorrow. It's going to tick up another few degrees. Air temps middle to upper 90s for those peak readings tomorrow afternoon. And like I mentioned, that comes along with a decent amount of humidity. Here's that feels like temperature later this afternoon. We're already seeing some upper 90s, but everybody will get those feels like temps in the upper 90s to the lower triple digits. Now, as we go overnight into the day on Tuesday, just like the air temperatures, we see that heat index take another step up as well. Many more of us will be hitting the 100-degree mark, and most of us will see a feels like temperature 100 to 105. Now, that is not quite enough to see widespread heat advisories across the DMV, but still, it's the kind of heat you want to take seriously, like we were talking about. Try to be able to take some breaks if you're outdoors for any lengthy period of time, or just limit that outdoor time if you can. Now, Wednesday is going to be the most stifling day of the week, upper 90s, heat index spiking closer to 105, 110, and then a lot of rain. Storms roll through Thursday before a major cool down. Highs on Friday, only in the 70s.
Oh yeah, we need a cool down. All right,